Welcome to My 11 Circle presents Crickbuzz Live, and we are looking today at a team that's in many ways the forgotten team of the tournament, and yet it's a team that starts off like as a Formula One race and just seems to run out of steam. But also, the last time this tournament was played in the UAE, guess who lit up the tournament? It was Maxwell and Punjab. And guess what? Maxwell and Punjab have come together again. So for all you fans in Mohali and all over Punjab, here is something to look forward to. We've paid a lot of money for Maxwell, but can Maxwell come back rejuvenated? He's had his troubles, as he told us during Crickbuzz in Conversation, but he's come out of all that. And can he have a big tournament? So there's few positives for all the Punjab fans. Some things to consider, and I think we'll start with the captain. KL Rahul, captain, opening batsman. Does he keep wickets as well? Is he confident about doing it all? There was an interview recently where he said that he got him in the middle of the night thinking, can I still get my cover drive going? Can I still get my shots going? Will I be the same player? Clearly there's something in his mind. A big breakthrough season here for him, and keeping wickets will put him in direct competition with someone like Rishabh Pant for the Indian white ball wicketkeeper's role. So he's got a lot to do individually himself. The Shikhar Dhawan who could come back and challenge his spot as an opener. All I'm trying to say here is I'm very keen to see how Rahul handles the responsibility of captaincy, while the need to have a fabulous season would probably weigh on him. I think he's a brilliant T20 opening batsman. I think he's just a brilliant white ball batsman. And 2018 was a sensational season for him. 2019, a little mellow, but still by anybody else's standards, a very good season. The other thing I'm interested in seeing is whether as captain, how is he going to handle the tough call? And that is where I think Anil Kumble is going to be a big factor for Punjab this year. And the big call there with Punjab is the big man himself. Match winner, one of the greatest T20 players of all time, one of the greatest white ball players of all time. What do you do with Chris Gayle? Chris Gayle hasn't played for a long time. He hasn't played for almost a year. And now he comes back. But with Chris Gayle, these things don't matter. All you want to know is Gayle in rhythm? Is Gayle hitting the ball? You don't want to know anything more. If Gayle is indeed doing that, he walks into every team. But he's been a bit iffy in recent times. Sometimes takes too many deliveries before he goes off. Then in recent times, he started going big and then suddenly tapering off. But the thing is, they need to make a very early assessment of how good Chris Gayle is, because I believe in this side there's a straight playoff between Chris Gayle and Nicholas Pooran. One, the aging warrior, one of the greatest. One, someone that Tom Moody actually had in his T20 World 11 as a left-handed wicket-keeping option in the middle overs. So Nicholas Pooran in the middle overs actually contributes a lot, because Punjab have Mayank Agarwal to go with KL Rahul. Then they have Mandeep, they have Sarfaraz, they have Karun Nair if they want those options. And then there's Maxwell, who I see batting at number 4. So Maxwell, Pooran 4 and 5 will be a fantastic combination. What happens if Gayle opens? Then Gayle opens with Rahul. They have Mayank at 3, Maxwell 4, Pooran 5. That's a workable combination? Or is it? Because now you've finished Gayle, Maxwell, Pooran. Now you can only play Sheldon Cottrell down as the fast bowler. Now the moment that happens, there's too much emphasis on Indian bowling. What do they have in terms of Indian bowling? First of all, one, I believe, very good buy in Krishnappa Gautam, because he can bat 6-7 thereabouts, maybe go in as a pinch hitter if required. I don't think Punjab need the pinch hitter, but he can play those roles. He can bowl in the power play. Had a very iffy 2019, but if he gets it right in 2020 with Kumble to back him up, then that could be a big factor. Fast bowling, they've got Cottrell, they've got Jordan, they've got Shami. Only one of Cottrell or Jordan can play. Shami will have to bowl well at the death, which will be a good responsibility for him, a preparation for the white ball games for India going ahead. But otherwise, they've got to rely on Arshdeep, they've got to rely on Ishan Porel. So there's a little weakness there. But we are playing in the UAE. And we don't know what kind of wickets lie in store. But as the tournament goes along, when Punjab traditionally taper off, as they get slower, they'll want more and more spin. And there is the Bangalore brigade that comes in. With Gautam, they've got Suchit, then they've got a couple of leg spin bowling options in Murugan Ashwin. They've got Ravi Bishnoi, who was so impressive during that under 19 World Cup under Kumble. He could flower. He starts to bowl the leg break as well. So they've got off spin option, they've got left arm spin option, they've got leg spin option. And because Gautam bats, Suchit bats a bit, they can actually play three of them up there. So there's a little flexibility. I still think they would love to play Maxwell and Jimmy Neesham together to provide that firepower. Maxwell and Neesham together means you cannot play both Gale and Pooran, or play neither, because I think Mujib walks into the side with his ability to bowl in the early overs, and Mujib has been in very good form in the West Indies too. So Mujib comes in as that, in a sense, that new ball bowler who bowls out in the middle overs, leaving Shami and Cottrell or Jordan to finish at the end. So if you want to play Neesham and Miller, then no Gale and Pooran. So reason I'm bringing up all these permutations is, for a young captain, there's a lot of decisions to be taken, and he'll want Kumble by his side, but at least Punjab have options this year. And I think if they use those options carefully, they can arrest the slide that's been a problem for them in 2018-19. What about that Indian batting? Watch out for this kid Sarfaraz. When Bangalore retained him, there were eyebrows raised. He hardly did anything. He goes through a whole season, sometimes not playing. Said, I'm leaving Mumbai, I'm going to UP. Came back, but then came back in style for Mumbai. If he can be around, along with Maxwell, 4-5-6 there. They've got the finishing power too. So I think if they can be solid, if they can be consistent, I think they've got the team this time to repeat the heroics of Punjab in 2014, when under Bailey they played a wonderful aggressive form of cricket and got to the final. Nobody rates Punjab among the lead contenders, and that might just work in their favour. Keep your eyes open for Punjab.